Hello?
Right now, I am exploring the remaining bones of Uranium City. This ground contains the uranium that once fueled bombs and reactors during the Cold War era. Families from across the globe came here for a better life. But in 1982, an announcement changed everything. Now it's almost silent, and I want to show you what was left behind. But first, I have to show you how I got here. It is day number 1 trying to cross Lake Athabasca. It is skis, and usually that's where we sleep. The nuclear north sits on the shores of Lake Athabasca, a lake the size of the Netherlands, a country with 17 million people and only a few forested areas. Here is the opposite, endless boreal forest and only a few thousand people living in the area.
Well, here we are, another day. A little behind schedule, but now we're past lunch and on the downhill. Still have a lot of distance to go, but it's a big lake.
It has been my dream to cross this lake on skis, so I called the only person to reach the North Pole, the South Pole, and the summit of Everest in a single year, polar explorer Eric Larsen. Now, he's helping me ski 170 kilometers from Fort Chipewyan to Uranium City. Definitely one of the hardest things I've ever done, but in a weird way, I still love it. Oh, it's so windy. I just want to get there.
It's been amazing and it's been awful, which is basically every expedition that I've ever been on.
But last Thursday, the company's president announced that it would close the town's only major employer next June, throwing more than 800 people out of work. Eldorado employee Dick Williams has lived and worked here for 27 years.
You know, it's my home now. I have no idea where I'm going from here.
Gordon Lovelace still has hefty payments to make in his house, a house that he knows will now be impossible to sell.
It's gone, eh? I mean, it's lost, that's all. Now either me or the bank is going to suffer, one of the two of us. I don't know which, but probably me.
During the Cold War era, this place was booming. But in 1979, the 3 Mile Island accident in the United States damaged public trust in nuclear power. Uranium demand went down. Too much supply made prices drop. By 1982, the Beaver Lodge mine was closed. And just like that, Uranium City lost its purpose. But who stays behind when a town shuts down, and why?
My name is Ken Mercady. I live on Nuclear Avenue in Uranium City. I was born in '53 in Uranium City, so life in Uranium City was great. We had basically everything a person would want. Even out at the mine site, they had a rec hall and they had everything in it. There was a bowling alley, a curling rink, a pool hall, a big screen TV, and gyms. We were in Lac La Ronge at the time, and when we heard it was closing, and I couldn't believe it, I had to phone everybody up here and see what's going on, what's going on. That winter I came back, I wanted to say goodbye to everybody because I wasn't sure when you'd see them again. If Uranium City had a voice, it's been a good ride.
We just don't know. You know, another predicament we're in is if we are kept on next year, you know, the 12 or 15 or 20 teachers, there's no guarantee that we'll have a job till June of '83.
So I was in grade 12, and I believe it was on December the 12th or something like that, and they announced it over CBC radio that Eldorado was shutting down, and there were people just moving into town. There were people on flights that day that were moving in to come to the new jobs to work for the mine. So everybody was devastated. People who just finished buying houses or businesses or anything, they went to zero value instantly. Couldn't live in because they didn't want to lose their credit rating to pay for a new home someplace else. It was really weird. And Eldorado was good. They ended up relocating people all over the world. So they give everybody a $10,000 movie package and you could use it. And the province actually matched it. So, and they had people in looking for jobs, you know, recruitment people trying to find jobs for all these people that were going to lose their jobs at the mine.
Today, about 60 people still live in Uranium City. The hospital stayed open until 2003, so most people born around that time were born here. After the mine closed, some stayed, some came back, others moved to nearby towns, and a few were even born after the boom.
Growing up here was a really awesome experience. I didn't have any thoughts about this being a weird place to live until I was like a bit older. I choose to stay here because it's where I love to be. It's my happy place. I just think that the country is beautiful. So for work now, my husband and I are working on a business in this community called Uranium City Bulk Fuel. We also have bed and breakfast accommodations. Do I ever feel pressured to move away? Sometimes when people talk about like, is this a place that's gonna last forever? Like in 15 years, is there even going to be a Uranium City anymore? It does make you think, oh, well, maybe we should look at somewhere else to go. But there are people here and we're hanging on and we don't really want to go anywhere. I'm one of them.
Some people in Uranium City say that by next month, half the town's population could be gone. And for those who remain behind, the future will be most uncertain. Joanne Skidmore, CBC News, Uranium City.